Muslimu man salima al-muslimuna min lisanihi wa yadihi. That the true Muslim is the one who the rest of the Muslims are safe from his tongue and from his hand. Al-Muslim man salima al-muslimuna min lisanihi wa yadihi. The Muslim is the one that the other Muslims are safe from his tongue and from his hand. Safe from his tongue and from his hand. Yani al-Muslim here means al-Muslim kamil al-iman. The alif lam huna tufidu al-kamal. This is what is intended here, the al-Muslim. And the one who has complete Islam and the strong Islam and the good Islam, then he is the one that is safe. The other Muslims are safe from his tongue and from his hand. Safe from his tongue and from his hand. We see that al-Muslim إذا أكمل إسلامه الواجب, يعني al-Islam al-wajib, the actions that are obligatory for him in Islam, then what will proceed from that is salama. So there's a relationship between al-Islam and al-salama. And they're both derived from the same verb, salima. Salima yaslamu. Wa aslama yuslimu. Al-Muslim, man salima, al-Muslimuna. So whenever a person he has complete Islam, then what will come from that is salama. The people will be safe from him. They will be safe from his harm. They will be safe from his tongue and be safe from his hand. They're not worried about him lying about them because he's a Muslim, al-Muslim, and a good Muslim, the Muslim that has the strong Islam, the good Islam, because his good Islam prohibits him from harming others with his tongue, because he knows that his tongue is something that he will be held accountable for. And likewise, the strong Islam will prohibit him from harming others with his hands, because he knows that he will be held accountable for the deeds that he works with his hands. The Prophet ﷺ, he said, Al-Muslimu man salima al-muslimuna min lisanihi wa yadihi. Al-Muslimu man salima al-muslimuna min lisanihi wa yadihi. That the Muslim, the true Muslim, the Muslim that is complete in his faith and his deen, is the one that the rest of the Muslims are safe from his tongue and from his hand. Are safe from his tongue and from his hand. So the one who is a Muslim, but the others are not safe, there's no salama from him. The other Muslims don't have salama from him, not from his tongue and not from his hand. There's a deficiency in his Islam, deficiency in his Islam, because what proceeds from this word, a derivative of the word Muslim, salama, safety, security, peace, tranquility. So the one who is a Muslim, but the people aren't safe from him, and they're not at peace with regards to him. They are frightful from him and afraid of his harm, and they're experiencing harm in their body or in their wealth because of him, or their reputation because of him. Then this is deficiency in the Islam. There's a relationship directly between al-Islam wa salama. Just like there's a direct relationship between al-Iman wa al-Amana. Similarly, like that, just like there's a direct relationship between somebody who is kareem with karam. You wouldn't say that somebody, for example, is stingy. You say, hada fulan kareem. Because the one that is described as being kareem, generous, then he is known for generosity. Because the words, they're understandings and meanings that derive from those words. This is the description, this is a wasf. Like Muslim, it's a description, it's a describing word. Somebody who's described with Islam. So the one who is described with Islam, what's supposed to come from him? Salama. The one who is described with al-Iman, al-Mu'min, what's supposed to come from him? Amana, trustworthiness, truthfulness, honesty. And likewise, the one who is described, for example, with Kareem, he's Kareem. He's supposed to have karam. He's supposed to have karam. We wouldn't say somebody who is stingy and somebody who's greedy that he's Kareem, because that's not what's derived from that word. Likewise, from the same understanding that there are benefits and there are meanings that are derived from these words. The one who is going to be a Muslim truly, then the people will be safe from him. They will have a salama. They will have salama. The one who's a mu'min, likewise, they will have amana from him. They will be safe. Likewise, they will not be afraid. They will not be afraid. This is a very, very important point. So to not harm others with the tongue or with the hand is from the obligations of Islam.